All right, the patient came in for an abdominal pain, it's always daily, it lasts however many hours, or whatever, if it had fever, if it was sharp or worsening, and everything that you highlight in here, once you hit OK, I'm going to just hit cancel though, it's going to transfer over into the actual note here. So it fills it in for you.
How do you got there?
All right, it's right up here, right next to the print button. It's called a common problem palette.
I see, okay.
Now, you could also create your own. If you don't like what the system has, because maybe it only has from the chief complaint to the HPI only, you can also create your own. Use this patient. This is a test patient, which is great. So we have GERD. Let's say if we wanted to use GERD. You're going to go into your HPI, and now you're going to click on all that may apply. Like, let's start off with onset. So if you wanted to use all these are going to be the answers that you want to give yourself, like a variation, so that you could use it within the actual palette. Right? So we were on same location, or go same quality. Say you only wanted to use it a little bit of them, maybe not all of them. I'm just clicking at random here. If there was any progression.
This seems easier to me.
All right. So now you can go, for instance, I'm just going to use those as an example. You don't have to do anything under here. If you wanted to go for your review of systems, check off all the ones that you have as far as your defaults. Come on now. Okay. Then you can go into the diagnosis codes area. Take a bunch of diagnoses. You can take a bunch of diagnosis codes regarding GERD. Maybe it is GERD, maybe it's not GERD. All those that may fall into that category. All right. Maybe there's any prescriptions that you might give the patient for that. Maybe it's mesoprolol. Yeah, this looks you can put in prescriptions in here. All right, and just hit OK. This is just going to be an example. And you can go through each and every tab. Again, services performed. Say it's a GERD patient, it's usually an established patient, and maybe you use a 3. All right. And then what you can do is up at the top, once you pick everything that you want in there, you're going to go to File, Save As Common Problem Palette. It's going to open up the window so that you can just give it a name and then save it.
And that will be like a template that I can use for specific problems?
Yes.
I can reuse it in the future for another patient?
So use it for every patient. All right. So say I wanted to give this one GERD.
Just put a test, because you can leave it there. I know it's a test. Why don't we just use test? So in the future, I can delete it or get rid of it. I know it's just a test, so we are just testing.
All right. And now I'm going to hit OK. So now when it comes time for me to want to use this one, again, I'm going to go here to the Common Problem Palette area, and here's my test. And now I can say, okay, patient came in for gastroesophageal reflux disease. How long do you think it started? Onset mode. See, here's your HPI. You can scroll down. Here's progressions and whatnot. Is there anything else? And keep on scrolling. And then you can pick whichever you just unhighlight them. When they should return or whatever, and then you can, all you have to do is just highlight everything that you need for that particular one.
Oh,
you okay?
Okay.
It pulls it over into the note.
I see.
Okay?
Okay.
That's a Common Problem Palette. And you can create them again. You can still go in there. If you like any of them that are in the actual system, how you're going to find them is by taking out the care team, pick out your name, and let's see what the system has for gastroenterology. All right. You can just click on these and see which ones you like, if you like any of them. If you don't like any of them, and
No, Francis, the problem is a matter of liking or not liking. Is that to me, I am completely lost. I see this, I'm not sure what this thing is writing. You understand? This is a problem. What are you getting as a final note? I don't see it. So that is the problem. That I'm working. There's nothing worse than work in the cloud. You know, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, sounds good. There are a lot of templates there, but I have no idea what the final note will look like. You understand?
Right. Remember, you're just using this template for easier picking. You can always go back. Say you wanted to put some notes into the HPI regarding something that was happening. You can still go back in there and, you know, put in your actual note regarding something, whatever you needed to.
I see. It is looking really complicated because I don't understand how the look. You know, so I'm telling Francis here that this sounds pretty good, but the problem is that I personally have no idea how to use this because it's like I don't know what the final note looks like or anything because we're clicking, but I have no idea. Well, maybe it's gonna work, but so far it looks.
Show him the one-page summary.
Well, I just took it out. So.
No. All right.
Yeah. And go to.
Yeah, because we have yet to see the final a final note.
Yeah, we haven't documented anything as of yet because
No.
we're still in the customization series. Next time, we have one more Q&A for the customization, and then start breaking out notes so that we can start documenting. All right, so say this was just the gastroesophageal. Say it was months ago. Here we have gradual onset. Here's the gastric area. It's no pain. The severity is mild. Maybe I don't need the timing. You know, say it is remittent. All right. Anything that you need in here, let's say it was just heartburn and not reflux. Maybe you wanted to give them that medication. We hit OK. And now see here, we're back here with everything that I clicked on.
Okay, so that is okay.
Right?
Okay.
It still reads the same. It's just the only difference is if it has a little underscore, you just gotta go back and put in the time or the number or whatever.
Well, it's gonna be like okay.
All right. So we'll get more into using it. Some people like to use it because it's maybe the patient always come in. You have a lot of patients that always come in for the same exact thing, and the answers are typically always the same.
Exactly, but those are the templates I have right now. You see, most of them, and from time to time, one comes with something different. So I changed a little bit, but I don't have to write the whole thing again. All right, so it will be very similar.
Right now, also in these common problem palettes, you could do the whole common problem palette, meaning the whole from the chief complaints all the way down. But if you click on here, say you wanted to do one for a specific diagnosis or a specific diagnosis plan, you could use that one and also create that one too. See, like for heartburn, this one's going to be here. You can create one for heartburn, and it'll actually work. And I'll show you where it works. When you create it, it'll be in the diagnosis area. And this is where a lot of these little kind of problem palette things kind of work. So if I pick heartburn, I pick heartburn.
I see. So that if Mr. Smith comes in and he's suffering with GERD for the past 3 weeks, and you
Right.
put him on PPI, and then to follow up in six
Yeah.
weeks to see how he's doing, and then Mrs. Smith comes in and she's had GERD for the past 3 years, and you put her on different PPIs than what she had before, and you want her to come back in 6 weeks, it would be the same thing.
Yeah. You could use it that way too.